I tried to tell them, man. They didn't listen. I warned them. I told them if they wanted to shoot it out, we can shoot it out. It's proof on the page. Like if y'all want to go tap in to the, I got the proof on my page right now. You seen the cool cat? You seen the cool cat? I told them that they wanted to shoot it out. I had the guy to shoot it out.
They didn't want to listen to you, boy. I told them to acknowledge Jalen freaking Hurts, and they didn't want to listen. So let's acknowledge him right now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another edition of The Aftermath with your boy Cool Cat Connor, with my guy King DV. What up, King?
I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to y'all right now. Hold on 1 second. Y'all can see me, right?
Yep, I can
Look,
see
bro.
you.
I knew today. I looked at this picture and I said, "Look, I need you to go off, right? I need you to show them why you him, and you did that for me, and I appreciate you." 28 points. 28 points, bro. 28 points accounted for by my quarterback. 28 points. 28 points. I already knew he was going to show out, man. Sometimes you got to pop out and show people, man. That's basically what it is. And he controlled this game.
You said what, DV? You said sometimes you just gotta put it on, huh? Just believe.
You got to. You got to. See, I ain't even put on mine because I knew what it was already. I knew what the setting was going to be, so that's why I got my Grim Reaper, Slim Reaper, Smitty on my shirt. The shirt is made.
I got my shirt on. I got my Jalen Hurts shirt on.
I had to do that. But at the end of the day, like I'm saying, Jalen Hurts showed people why he's Jalen Hurts. It don't have to be 3 passing touchdowns and all that. This ball was really like putting on a clinic, and he outperformed their guy, Joe Burrow. Yes, Joe Burrow, he made it look cute in the beginning. But when that defense adjusted, and we're going to get into that, when they adjusted, it was a nightmare for him, man. It was a nightmare for him, man. They couldn't even get past 17, man. I almost was mad because I gave them 24 points in my my score prediction. I gave him 24 points, and I'm sitting here like, yo, Isaiah Rodgers had other plans, though.
You know what was my?
And by the way, my guy Smitty, what up, Smitty? My bad, Smitty.
What up, man? Hey, DV, what was my 34-10?
No, you said 17. You said 17.
I gave him 7. I said, damn.
17.
Nah, man, but I thought it was gonna be I thought it was gonna be pretty good. You know what I mean? I thought it was gonna be pretty handily our game. Like I told dude, you know what I'm saying, if he wanted to shoot it out, we could definitely shoot it out. You know what I mean? We could go to war.
He ain't gonna contact you. He mad right now. He gonna contact you probably Wednesday. You probably have him on the show Wednesday.
I tagged him. It don't even matter. I tagged him. Hey man, listen. After that one, look. Jalen
freaking Hurts. I told y'all about him.
I came out with the C on my chest, man. I got the C on my chest today, man.
Yo, I know they ain't Cavs talking about so he told us to be patient. Because it was numerous of shows that you were sitting up there saying Jalen Hurts this and Jalen Hurts that. You didn't tell us to be patient, bro.
Who?
You did. Kev.
Oh, I can't see no comments. I don't know what happened.
Kev said, I told y'all to be patient. What?
Oh, man, hold on. I got to come back. I can't see no comments. Hold on.
All right.
I'm like, what? Kev didn't never say that.
Eagle Girl, I've been trying. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, King.
I'm just saying, we've been knowing that he's him. And it was just trying to figure out what the hell was going on because the quarterback that we're used to seeing, that's not this quarterback. This quarterback took over the game, 28 points accounted for. The only thing that I got bad to say about this game is that I don't want us to just keep relying on the tush push every single time. We have Saquon Barkley. Please, on second down and goal, run the ball. We don't have to do the tush push right then and there because that's lazy play calling to me. And I don't know if that's Nick Sirianni. I don't know if that's Kellen Moore. But overall, the game plan was great.
You nitpicking.
I'm not. It's just the one. No, it's just the one thing.
That's a nitpick. We got a touchdown off of it. It scored. We scored.
Okay, we scored. But at the same time, we had to do it twice because they stopped us the first time. Why not run the ball and then do it? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But overall, like I said, Jalen Hurts came out, showed out. I knew Smitty was going to have a game. That's why I wore this, especially because it's about to be Halloween. I knew Smitty was going to have a day, a great catch. Overall, man, it was a great win, man. It was a dub by dub. That's what I'm calling this one. A dub by dub.
Dub by dub. Smitty, talk to me about this game, man. We defeated the Bengals 37-17.
Well, look, I ain't got no negatives. All positives, man. Look, we won. We beat them handily. We did everything we were supposed to do. In and out. We did everything from the time the whistle blow to the time the clock hit zero. I mean, I can't complain about the game. I mean, I can't find it. Like, I mean, I understand what DB saying about the running the ball on the. I don't give a damn. I don't care.
No, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it wasn't a complete. I feel like this is the most complete game that we played as a team. This game, because I feel like both sides, did their thing. Special teams still got a little, shaking up to do, but overall, I feel like that this is the most complete game that we played.
Yeah. For me,
that Hail Mary hurt. I'm just going to say that.
That Hail Mary hurt. I was about this close to recording and talking about our first place, and then that Hail Mary talk about. But let me say this to all you haters out there that talk bad about my quarterback. Y'all better acknowledge this man as a franchise quarterback. I told y'all since the day he became the day he put that helmet on, to acknowledge this man as a franchise quarterback. Y'all didn't want to listen. Look at him now. He went out there, beat your golden boy Patrick Mahomes, beat your golden boy Josh Allen, beat your golden boy Tua, and now beat your golden boy Joe Burrow. Acknowledge this man as a franchise quarterback, but I know some of y'all don't want to do it. Y'all gonna say it's just the Bengals. It's just the Bengals. The same Bengals team that what was their record? What was their record?
Okay, that's not what they're saying. They're not saying that. What they're gonna say is little things that we already start hearing. I recorded my video. A lot of content creators recorded their reaction video.
Yeah.
They've been saying on the comments and stuff like that. Oh, they didn't have T. Higgins.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. They throw the negatives out there, but it's like what? Like no,
I'm gonna say it
we
again.
beat them.
I'm gonna say it again. I don't give a damn.
Right.
They give us no pass when Tampa Bay beat our ass. I don't want to hear that shit.
Oh, fact.
I ain't gonna even lie. They was like, oh, Jalen Hurts look horrible in the Tampa game, I don't know what the Eagles are. We ain't hear nothing about AJ being hurt, nothing about Smitty, none of that. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that.
Exactly.
Tell them to eat their Wheaties and get their health up. We win the game. They can kiss rocks with that.
Exactly. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody, from no Dan Orlovsky, no dang on. Exactly. I don't want to hear nothing from none of them.
You're gonna hear stuff from everybody.
No, Dan already walking it back. Oh, the Eagles look very impressive.
Wait till tomorrow. He gonna sleep on it. Just wait.
But he did last year too. But bro, he did. This will be the third year in a row where he started off talking bad about us, and then all of a sudden, when we had an impressive win, he's, oh man, Jalen Hurts is becoming a better quarterback. Blah 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 blah. No, stay on that side, bro. I put up on a couple of Eagle fans today. They was in spaces. They was talking big too, talking crazy to people. Oh, we finna run. I said, man, y'all disappoint me, man. I ain't think it was nobody in the Eagle fan base that was the front runner. What you mean? I said just 2 weeks ago when Jalen Hurts, before he started playing perfect football, you told me he regressed. You told me that we should be preparing for the worst. We was going through a Carson Wentz repeat.
Mm-hmm.
And now you in here telling people we finna run the table.
No, don't. Like I said on my tweet, I said, look, stay on that side.
Yeah,
stay on that side where you were sitting up there talking about that. Stay on that side.
Hey, DV, I told him, I said, yeah, I think it's better if y'all stay on that side. Well, nah, man, what you mean? Man, we done turned around with y'all on that side. You might need to stay over there, man. It look like you might be the bad luck.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I got receipts, man. Everybody in the mama, from everybody ESPN, don't get me started on Colin. They all said it. I got receipts.
No. See, Cool Cat, we can't be mad at them at the end of the day because number one, they got a job to do. They got to talk about what's the hot topic, and number two, Eagles fans, instead of watching Birds of Broad Street, watching Broad Street Aftermath, watching Inside the Nest, and watching other content.
Check down, Birds Flying High.
And other content creators. It's not just about us, but instead of
they got to do a job, DV, but no one in that job doesn't say they got to be live or they got to tell falsehoods or they can't.
They have to. They have to.
I've seen plenty of them dudes get on there and argue the truth.
Yeah, and that's guest host. That's not the main host. That's not like a Stephen A. Smith or somebody like that. That's what I'm saying. It's not that. You know,
I see some of them other guys argue the real truth. It's just when you want to, it's on you. I mean, they chasing views and followers on Twitter.
It's to the point where
come watch my podcast.
After this, I'm gonna get off of the national media thing, but it's to the point where fans of sports believe Stephen A. Smith over Jason Williams or JJ Redick over talking basketball. Mind you, Stephen A. Smith scored 5 points in the game, and that was it. Like, dude was really buns.
Exactly, but they don't want to listen. But it's all right. Birds of Broad Street Aftermath, the check down, Inside the Nest, the link up, Birds Flying High, multiple content for y'all to choose right here on YouTube, man. But let's stop talking about the media and talk about the men that deserve some acknowledgement. It is dang gone intro.
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts. He's back. Fires. Touchdown! They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a fight by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns. Give me a little more of that. Boy, that hurts. Boy, did he make magic happen.
Jalen Hurts, number 1.
That really, really hurts.
By the screen, Jalen freaking Hurts, 16 of 20 for 236 passing yards, a touchdown, no picks, wasn't even sack, and a rating of 132.5. He rushed for 10 carries for 37 yards, rushing touchdowns and two brotherly shove touchdowns. So, King, we'll start with you. What grade would you give our quarterback, Jalen freaking Hurts?
Before I give him a grade, man, it's crazy because this week I didn't think I was going to agree with this guy. I forgot the guy name. Just brain fart. The guy from Speak. That's always talking about the Eagles and trying to get Shady to talk about the Eagles. It's one of the guys that used to play for the league. I don't want to say his name on here. But Jalen Hurts just wins football games, man. Like, that's basically what he does. If you get that same, hear me out. If you can sit up there and get that same stat, the 3 rushing touchdowns, the 1 passing touchdowns by Lamar Jackson, by Josh Allen, just naming a couple of guys that do score both ways. That would be the number one highlight of everywhere. But it's Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
and he plays for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yep.
So let's give him that man his flowers here. So what I'm saying is that Jalen Hurts, basically, they told me that my quarterback can't throw across the middle of the field. Shout out to Greg Cockatera. Greg Cockatera was catching footballs like, hey, Dallas Goddard, you could just chill in bed right now. Like, like Greg Cockatera got us.
Yep.
Then on top of that, he threw a couple footballs to Devontae Smith in the middle of the field after that big 45-yarder to Devontae Smith. Shout out to 1A and 1B. They both had what? 80 yards apiece. One
got you.
touchdown.
Come on, Ken. I got you. Bam.
Yeah, they got 80 yards apiece. That's what I'm saying. So shout out to Devontae Smith for having a bounce back game. A lot of people were saying he was getting shut down early. And when they was like, oh, it's negative 2 yards again. And I'm like, yo, just wait. Devontae is going to show out. When I seen him and Jalen Hurts come into the stadium with those suits on, I'm like, yo, it's about to be a long game for the Bengals. I just wanted the defense to hold up, man. Of course, just like every Eagles fan, I was frustrated at the beginning of the game because we was getting dog walk for 10 minutes straight in the first quarter, right? But we adjusted. Shout out to Vic Fangio. But back to Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts just found his groove, even though he said that we not where we want to be yet. And I don't feel that way either, because you got to utilize everybody on the field. But at the same time, we heading in the right direction, man. And that's all you can ask for. He's one of those quarterbacks that is hard to tackle him. And on top of that, if he keeps the ball, he's a threat. We've seen, him keep the ball and rushing it for a touchdown untouched. But overall, man, Jalen Hurts deserves an A+ for me. He played a hell of a game, man. And I feel like that it's going to go overlooked as always because it's Jalen Hurts and we're the Philadelphia Eagles. That's why I said we need to give him his flowers as much as we can as Eagles content creators and Eagles fans. So I'm giving him A+.
Yep.
Acknowledge me!
Go ahead, Smitty.
What's up, Ash?
What up, Miss Ash?
Listen, man. I tried to tell people, man. They just didn't listen. I mean, I told them it was coming. I told them it was inevitable. I've been saying it since week 1. Even with the interceptions, I was the same person. Like, hey, look, Jalen gonna get it together. He gonna switch it around. It's coming. He gotta learn the offense. He gotta get comfortable. Listen, I know the passing attempts and all that, low, whatever, cool. Listen, he doing everything he gotta do to put it on his back. Like, I mean, he really, Richard. Oh man, it's just a little beanie, man. It ain't nothing special, man. It ain't nothing special. Jalen really came out and played like the perfect game. Like, all the critics, all the people asking, what's going on? Is he doing this? Is he doing that? And then he came out and was just like, I'm gonna show you that I play football no matter how you like. You know, whether it's running, passing, tush push, whatever. Like what? Like I don't even care that it's rushing touchdown. I know. You know, Cool Cat kind of was like he got 2 tush. I don't give it. Listen.
Right.
At the end of the day, if I hand off to my running back and the offensive lineman pushed him into the end zone, nobody would give a damn. So why does it matter that I let my quarterback keep it, and the same people that would have pushed my running back in pushed my quarterback in? It's not my fault they can't stop it. It's not my fault they haven't executed it enough to figure it out. I mean, that's on them. If you get 100 tush push touchdowns this year, guess what? I'm gonna sit right here on the same platform and tell them I don't give a damn because I'm kind of tired of hearing like people be like, "Oh man, if it wasn't for that, y'all look." If it wasn't for that, we'd figure out another way to whoop your ass. I mean, we still got Saquon Barkley. Jalen Hurts still can run quarterback draws and still get the same amount of effectiveness on it if you really want to be serious. We watched him run quarterback counter on y'all 3 times a day and go for almost 15 yards on all 3 of them. It's not really like. I know everybody gonna go like, oh, you know, they're gonna have this hating mentality where they don't want to give Jalen the flowers. They don't want to say, oh, he did it this way, because they're gonna want to bring up the tush push, or they're gonna want to bring up how whatever. Bro, the man scored 4 tutties today. 4 tutties, bro. 28 points. No matter how you want to look at it, came from Jalen Hurts. And I'm giving him. I don't even know if an A+ is suffice for today, because he answered every question that you had about him as a quarterback today. In the last 3 weeks, he's really been answering it, but nobody wanted to really put it on the paper and say, "Okay, I see it." So then today he comes in, and you line him up against who you say is the better quarterback you know what I'm saying, and you see what happens. Like you see the numbers right there. He threw 37 times, and you barely what? Look like he got 234 with 37 times, and Jalen Hurts got 236 with 20. So, because it looked different, it ain't the same. Because I didn't drop Jalen Hurts back 50 times. It ain't a Jalen Hurts win, but Jalen Hurts get A+ infinity for today, for sure.
Exactly. Y'all know where I'm going. A+++ to Jalen freaking Hurts. I know it ain't gonna be quiet tomorrow because that's what some of you haters do. But I just want, if you rock with Jalen Hurts in the chat, can I see some ones in the chat? I'm looking for some ones in the chat. Can y'all acknowledge Jalen freaking Hurts as a franchise quarterback? I need it just one time in the chat. Just one time, because if Dan Orlovsky and all these media people don't want to do it, at least in the chat. Can you just please
Acknowledge me!
Man, look, I feel like Jalen Hurts knew, because you know the draft class and everything like that. He had to show out, man. He had to pop out. He had to show people that he was still that guy. You know what I'm saying? You know, and he did that. That's why, you know, in the beginning, that's why I talked to him. I'm like, I don't even want to talk to you. I want to talk to him. I looked at it, I said to him, and my wife was here, and I said, look, you gotta show out today. And he did. He did. And the fact that they're gonna try to swing it to the point where it wasn't passing touchdowns, he was running back, he was running, he was doing this and that and third. That's basically how they're gonna swing it. You don't know this type of balling to the point where you can't judge it. You can't judge it. He won this ball game for us. He put the team on his back. Period. We was down 7-0, and it was like, okay, well, let's take him down the field. I'm happy, you know, and we're gonna get to it. But shout out to the coaching staff too for making right decisions, critical decisions.
Seth Joyner made me so mad, bro, when I seen that post
About
Jalen Hurts.
QB1.
He said he's tired of defending Jalen Hurts. He can't read the field. He's concerned. It was like the one play that Jalen Hurts messed up, right? I was just like,
I know what play it was. I remember the tweet because I actually liked it only because I know where he's coming from. He's coming from a place where as though that emotions came into play in that moment, and we didn't watch it play out. You know, you got fans that don't watch things play out. Soon as something happened, that's when you tweet like, "I see he can't read the field," because they want to be right. That's basically what happened.
I don't understand where you're coming from, bro. That's that to say he can't read the field, to say he doesn't understand what's going on the football field as a professional quarterback off of one play, bro.
No, he understands.
For you to say
It's
for you to say you a Hall of Fame linebacker, for you to say that, bro, and for that man to come back and really sit on that, and then you to get on your show afterwards and be like, Jalen Hurts was excellent today. He played out of his mind. Like that's so fake, bro. I hate it.
Oh, Jay-Z said it best. It's politics as usual. You got to go with what's working. What's working is the down Jalen Hurts, down the Philadelphia Eagles, and then when it wins, oh, I was wrong. I can admit I was wrong because Jalen Hurts had a hell of a game today. And that's what they do. That's what they do. But that's how Philadelphia Eagles fans is too, because I've seen a lot of people saying, oh, what is Jalen Hurts doing? Hey, what is this going? What's going on here? And then it was like, even me, I sat up there and questioned Nolan Smith on Jamar Chase on that touchdown. And they was like, oh no, man, they did a scheme and all that. I said, I know they did a scheme, but it should have been some help up top. It should have been some type of help up top.
What you're saying is totally different. You're saying, hey man, they made a mistake right there. Damn, how did you get your defensive end on a linebacker? You gotta do better. He literally said this man can't read the field, like he's dumb. That's where I'm at. Like, okay, I understand what you're saying. I had the same reaction when I looked up and seen Nolan Smith one-on-one with Jamar Chase. How did that happen? Okay, and then I've seen the replay. Okay, they did that on purpose. They did it on purpose. They had Jamar Chase over here. They moved him. They made sure that he was going to get a one-on-one because he knew.
But Reed was supposed to be there. He supposed to
got out there faster, but it was so much traffic. Reed got bumped into and some more shit. Like, but like for Seth to come out and be like, I mean, I read it. I mean, like,
but that's no. I'm just saying
I've defended Jalen Hurts as far as I can, hoping he'd figure it out. The ball in the game will lead me to believe he has no clue since he was in man coverage if he thought he could throw that. I'm very concerned.
He could be very concerned because he don't have the roof for Jalen. You know, he don't have to. You know, that's basically what it is. With all these radio station hosts and ex-Eagles and everything like that, besides Jason Kelsey, that's on the radio now. That's how they are. They sit up there and go at Jalen Hurts, and then when he does good, or he had a good game, let's see if he do it next week. It's always another bar that Jalen Hurts has to reach. But Patrick Mahomes, yes, since he won, but he got another interception today.
But you tell it, but DB, 42, 59, 706 yards, 9 touchdowns, 0 interceptions in the last 3 games. But you telling me you done defended him, he can't read the field?
But that's what I'm saying, bro.
It's getting funny, bro. Like, it's getting to the point where, like, being overreactive as a fan, it's not cute, bro. Like, we can have better reactions.
But it goes back. But it goes back to what I'm saying, though. What I said was, I don't blame them for spewing stupidity on the TV and radio and everything like that. I blame Eagles fans for entertaining it. We know what's really going on. That's why I posted, on your post, Smitty. I said, look, you know, Eagles fans look at things differently than the ordinary fan because how we look at it, we more in detail with it. And you heard, and shout out to Saquon Barkley on the Pivot podcast. Basically, it was like, yo, we're passionate. and all that. And I got what he was saying, that he don't like us calling them out their name and saying whatever we want to say to them. I get it, but we see the game differently, right? So how they look at it is that, we're going to get a rise out of the fan base so they can watch us. They're going to see us on TikTok. They're going to see us on the shorts.
Hold on. That's not even my only one, too, DV. Did you see what he said post game about AJ?
What do you say about AJ?
AJ cost Saquon 2 rushes.
Go ahead.
He said AJ cost Saquon 2 rushes today because he doesn't like to block. He's a lazy blocker.
See, that's nitpicking to me. Yes, I said it myself because it was one time AJ, while watching the game live, I was like, yo, AJ cost that the stoppage. I forgot what play it was, but he was supposed to block, and it was like a lazy block. It's not that he doesn't like to block. It's not. Sometimes in game live, you can see it and be like, yo, this person is getting past it. Can't pass me. I don't have to do nothing else. It could be anything.
Listen, I think that it's the difference with what I know the play you talking about. It's a difference between liking the block and just getting beat and not doing some crazy, like, maybe he could have went a little harder to make up, but what would, as Eagle fans, what would we have said if AJ would have stressed himself out to get the block or whatever, right? And then he turns over the injury. We'd be killing somebody for that.
Facts.
Like, I seen one play where, like, he was in front of dude, and dude kind of blew him up. That was the Devontae Smith move. You know what I'm saying? He kind of got beat. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. That I didn't even see dude move that fast. I was just like, dang, he got back there kind of quick. It was so fast. I was just like, oh, he got so many kind of fast there. All right.
But like I said, man, Jalen Hurts actually put the team on his back. I'm proud of him. I'm happy that he's showing people that, hey, he's being efficient to the point where he's only 4 incompletions today. Only 4. That's saying a lot. It's saying a lot. On top of 45-yarder to Devontae Smith, he got him involved. He was getting Greg Cockatera involved. AJ Brown was involved. Saquon Barkley still got his. I can't really be mad.
I like Grant Calcaterra in the passing game more than I like Dallas Goedert.
I seen you post that, right? I seen you post that.
I've been saying it for like 4 weeks, but nobody want to hear me.
I will say this:
he does the refined things that tight ends do. He finds pockets in zones and sits down, turns around. He makes himself available to Jalen Hurts immediately on the blitz. He does the small things that Dallas don't do.
Yeah, right. You facts. Because they asked Dallas to do these damn deep routes and all that, and he's going for it instead of the adjustment. I'll say this: if Greg Cockatera keep playing like the way he's playing, Dallas Goedert would not be an Eagle next year.
I mean, bro, like Grant really, and it be plays where Grant isn't the first read. You know he's not the first read. He just like, all right, I see it. Okay, that's the zone. Boom. He turned around. He put that 81 right where Hurts can see it. And he ready. And Hurts dropped him right in there.
What I tell you on Wednesday, and I did that today too. I'm sitting here on my computer that I'm on now. I had my red zone on. I had on my TV. I had the Eagles game on. I'm reading Jalen Hurts' eyes on every snap because I'm like, all right, let me see if he's reading the field. And he was reading the field all day. All day.
Hey, on the Smitty play, on the AJ play, I watched like with the replay because I was kind of in the moment. You know what I'm saying? I was doing my thing. I seen him. He was like this. He's looking one way. The last second, it's like he can see it. He can see it clearly. He knows from the call, and he just swing his head drop that shoulder. I'm like, oh, you know. And the safety, you watch the safety panicked so bad on the Devontae Smith one. When he swung his hips and his head swung towards, because he was like looking this way. When he swung back upfield towards Smitty and dropped that shoulder, the safety was like, ah. He was just like, fuck it. He got me. He killed me on that one. There's nothing I could do. He was killing people all day with that subtle. And, bro, it's like, obviously he hasn't perfected it. He hasn't. We know that, right? But it's like the way he does it, it's like somehow his peripheral, he sees the play develop. It was like a play. I want to say it was either the Calcaterra or AJ. He looking this way, and like when he swang, like it was like one motion. It was like as he scanned, when he got back to the target, he just released. I was just like Jalen knows, like, I don't know, maybe he get in the groove where he understand the offense, he understand what players are gonna be now. So he gets around to the progression, he understand where you should be in the play. It's starting to look a little better.
What's crazy is that that's what he was practicing in training camp to look off the safeties to get them confused. And then once the wide receiver gets past them with his shoulder, that's where you go. You go right there. And then he did it last week with AJ. You know, it was a one-on-one, but when the safety was right there and he couldn't make a decision, that's when he went with AJ for that touchdown.
They were so scared to get that AJ one-on-one today, boy.
Oh yeah, they wasn't gonna get that up. They almost
did, but I think Jalen didn't want to take the chance and drop it in there. I think he could have got it on that first deep bomb he threw.
Yo, it was a pass that Jalen did to AJ Brown. It was 3 defenders around AJ Brown.
Oh, yeah. Bro. Dropped it in the bucket.
I said, yo.
I can't wait. I can't wait to have that on the film review this week.
And Nick Sirianni was like, yo, he don't think in practice, the last practice that we had, he said he don't think that it was a drop ball. The ball didn't hit the ground. What?
I mean, Jalen went 9 for 9 for 150. I
don't think they understand. I don't think they understand how serious that Jalen Hurts is taking all the criticism, everything that he put on himself first and foremost, and also what they asking him to do. Like this ball is lethal, man. Both running the ball.
9 for 9 for 150 and a touchdown in the second half. Oh, and 2 rushing touchdowns too.
Yeah, he was efficient. He was crazy. He was a man amongst boys that whole second half. And y'all going like bro said, man. And shout out my man Jay Uso, man. He came back, so you gotta acknowledge him.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Damn right. You're telling them to acknowledge Jalen freaking Hurts as a franchise quarterback. They don't want to do it. So I'm going to keep playing the clips until you do. So let's get on to these playmakers. Saquon Barkley, as y'all can see, 22 carries for 108 rushing yards. And then let's get to the receivers as well. Devontae Smith, 6 receiving for 85 yards and a touchdown.
Hold up, bro. You just not going to skip over Saquon Barkley.
No, he said he put it all in one. He said he put it all in one.
All right, no. Keep it there. That's what I'm saying.
Don't move. Yeah, you can put it.
My bad, King. Let's see. Oh, yes. Smitty, 6 receiving for 85 yards. AJ, 5 receiving for 84. Grant, 3 for 58. Jack, 1 for 6. Saquon, 1 for 3. So, yeah. Go ahead, Smitty. Start us off with the playmakers.
First off, Jack Stahl is a walking injury board. Boy, that boy, God damn. Jesus Christ. Bro, you caught one pass and got the softest hit in the world. I thought you blew your whole leg up, but
come on, bro. Like, you ain't gonna make fun of the man. Like, he tried.
Bro, I'm like, but I ain't even see that crazy. Like, I'm watching the replay, like maybe his knee. I look like we were pretty soft. All right. Well, hey, I guess you can't catch. You can't really block that good no more. You lost your spot. I mean, hey. But I'm joking. AJ, Devontae, Saquon, Jalen. I mean, listen, kudos. I wish Will Shipley would have got his touchdown. I don't even know who dude was that was playing. I never even seen dude before. But yeah, man, it was a really Saquon had like a really quiet 100-yard game. Like it wasn't really like how we've been accustomed to seeing him run for 100 yards. Like they really made sure he didn't get one of those big ones off on him, but he did kind of seal the game with a few good ones at the end, But AJ Brown, obviously, we know what he does, every Sunday, man. He comes in, he works, 84 yards. Smitty came back with a bounce back game. I really appreciate that. But y'all know, like when we give out game balls, y'all know, you know what I'm saying, that guy that's third on the receiving list is getting one of them balls from me today. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
Grant Calcaterra, man, listen. I know he only got 3 catches for 50 yards, bro, but them probably like the 3 biggest catches of the game. One of them, I ain't gonna lie. I give him one. One was like wide open. I don't even know how they lost him in the shuffle. He was wide open. I was just talking to my son like right before. I'm like, we don't never get like that wide open player just standing in the middle of the field with nobody around him. And then like 3 players later, Calcaterra's like wide open. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess we do get one of the blue moon. I guess we do. But nah, man, Smitty. Listen, I've seen Smitty make that catch like a bunch of times, right? And it's usually not complete. It's usually one of those ones where he do the, and we run back to the line and we get off. But not today, man. I mean, I can't complain about the playmakers, man. A+ for them guys. They came out and handled business. Even at some points, Kenny was all right. He wasn't too bad. I know he ain't got that much on the board, but he had like one little run where I was kind of like, oh, Kenny was in the, all right. Well, I'm kind of surprised that it's been so many times where I don't see Saquon in the fourth quarter so far. For a team that they told me was reeling for wins and stuff like that.
Yep. King.
Oh, good.
Yep. King.
Saquon Barkley had a quiet 108 yards, man. Quiet.
Whisper. It was a whisper, bro.
It was, but I gotta salute. I know we're gonna go into it when we get to the coaching, but I gotta salute the coaching for keeping the defense, the running game honest to the point where they kept feeding Saquon Barkley. I know Kenneth Gainwell only had 5 carries, but at the same time, you got to give the ball to Saquon Barkley, especially when we're on the road. We are underdogs at this point, because they had them winning this game. They had the Bengals winning this game. But Saquon Barkley, had that, 22 carries. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at that at all. You're gonna have grinding it out games on running game wise. I was just saying it's not going to always be that home run hitter. As far as Devontae Smith, man, I knew Devontae Smith was going to break loose. That cornerback swore up and down, especially in that first quarter that he had Smitty locked down. I seen his mannerisms and everything. I'm sitting here like, nah, bro, watch this. And Smitty hit him with some type of like double move after the 45-yarder. He hit him with some type of double move and caught it in the middle of the field. I said, yup, he about to start cooking you now, bro. AJ Brown is AJ Brown, bro. Like, he's open. He's open. That cornerback couldn't stop him at all. I thought I was going to see a lot of Hendrickson. I thought I was going to see a lot of him today. I really didn't see too much.
Fred put the pause on that boy.
Right. Shout out to Fred Johnson, man. Fred Johnson did play.
Hey, DV, you just said it. Look. Oh! Dak Prescott. God damn, you right on time. boy.
say nothing. That's why
Right
I
on time, boy.
That's why I didn't want to say
Right
nothing.
on time.
Y'all about to make me turn back on my TV. I wasn't trying to be
Right.
distracted, but
Right on time, man. Hey, look, I gotta watch Sunday night
That's why I
football,
didn't
bro.
want to
I
say
only
nothing.
get one day of happy football, and it's Sunday. Like,
hold on. But
hold on.
overall,
No.
man.
I was gonna say something. Hey, I told dude on the podcast on Wednesday. I said, man, we ain't gonna give Fred no help. Fred gonna be 1-on-1. If you gonna beat him, you gonna beat him. He's like, no, you better chip. You better send help. So, all right. I'm telling you, Stout ain't sending him no help, bro. None. If he can't get it off the muscle, Stout ain't sending no help. And how much help you seen go over that, DV?
Not much.
Very
It was
little.
it was one play he had help, but that was on the running play.
But in the past game, every time I looked up, it was 1-on-1, mano a mano. I told him they weren't getting no help.
Right.
You better send help. You better bring in an extra tight end. Okay. They don't even believe in us, dog. They don't believe us when I tell them.
Right. Like I said, Greg Cocatera, man, stepping in. He had three receptions, but they were three major ones, man. Like, attacking the middle of the field, keeping those linebackers honest to the point where, they couldn't keep going sideline to sideline, tackling our playmakers. Like, he did a great job, man. Greg Cocatera, I'm talking about. Jack Stoll, man. Like, I'm not going to play the guy, man. He had some good blocks. But he's not a catcher. He's not. Y'all can say he's soft as sharpened tissue and all that, but that 6 yards matter, man. In this win, it matter.
He ain't just Charmin tissue. He wet Charmin tissue, fool.
No, man, my man Rich, man, he caught him Charmin.
But that man caught it. I was like, oh, he finna make a little move. He just got tackled and just So what the hell happened?
So, hold on. So overall, I give the playmakers an A. I give the playmakers an A overall.
Yep. I'm with you guys. A for the playmakers. Saquon Barkley was a beast today. Devontae Smith was a beast today. AJ Brown was a beast. Everybody, the whole playmakers was a beast today, man. So I salute to the playmakers. Let's get to the defense side of the ball, man. The defense, Joe Burrow in this game was 26 of 37 for 234 yards, a touchdown, an interception, sacked one time, and a rating of 84.7. And here are the people: Zach Bond, N'Kobe Dean, Sidney Brown, Big Play Slay, Chauncey, Brandon Graham. So, King, we'll start with you, man. What the grade for the defense side of the ball?
I was trying to catch me off guard, Cool Cat, man. I'm always on point. Because I was trying to mute my TV.
I
know. You gotta scroll up a little bit.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll scroll up a little bit.
Yeah, I got you, Kane. I got you.
There we go. There we go, man. Look.
Hey, DV, you know me well, so you already know. Just swerve my point. Just swerve that one point. I know you want to hit swerve him.
What's crazy is I was going to start there.
I know you was.
What's crazy is I was going to start there, right? But no, man, I'm happy that Zach Bond got over that shoulder injury to the point where, like I said, we was going to need him this game. The quick passes was going to be effective, and they were in the first quarter. He led the team with 12 tackles. Cooper DeJean, bro, that tackle on Jamar Chase was everything, man. I yelled like cool, I'm not like, bro, like you a rookie, bro, and I'm sitting there about to lose my damn voice, yelling at my TV, right? Cooper DeJean played a great game, man, a great game. And I do want to say this, right?
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't a hold on cue. That wasn't
What
a
do you
hold on
what,
cue,
what
bro.
do you do when a receiver comes at you full speed and put his elbow right in your throat as he's coming
It's
out of the turn?
facts. That was not a hold on cue. And I'm sitting here like, yo, they really gave him that. I'm like, yo, really? Hopefully Darius Slade, he went out with a groin injury, man. Hopefully he recovers soon. You know, you don't want nobody to be injured. You know, I don't care if you like the guy or not. You don't want nobody to be injured as an Eagle, or any player, even though opposing team.
Right.
But Darius Slade, when he was in the game, man, he got cooked by a rookie. He got cooked a couple times before he went out, but he went out with that groin injury. I know his knee was still bothering him. He was still playing on that. So hopefully, you know, he could just chill, man, because obviously we in good hands with Isaiah Rodgers. Isaiah Rodgers making plays out here. And you know, not even just this game, but other games when Isaiah Rodgers got in, you know, the defense played way better. You know, we played way better. So I feel like, you know, Darius Slade just need to chill out. We're gonna need him down the stretch. Hopefully it's not an IR thing, but at least a couple weeks. You know, if he got to sit out, so be it. We play what? The Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cowboys next. You know, just 2 weeks. Yep. Brandon Graham had an amazing run stop. Man. You know, that's why, you know, we call him BG. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know Aaron Burks got in the game. I didn't even see him in the game. Nolan Smith. They counted that as a half a sack. You muted, bro.
I think Oren Burks 2 tackles on special teams.
Okay. But Nolan Smith, they counted that as a half a sack. I thought that was a sack.
No, that's no. Remember, because 93 came because they should have gave 93 the other half.
93 is who?
Milton.
Okay.
Because he swung him. When he swung him, Milton finished him off.
Right. So yeah, Nolan Smith had a great game. A good game. I ain't gonna say great. Good game. CJ Gardner-Johnson, especially being there at the right place, right time, with the pass breakup, and then man, it was like he, you know, passed them the ball like, yo, bro, take this. Like, go ahead. Pass breakup by Isaiah Rodgers, interception by CJ Gardner-Johnson. Couldn't call no better. And it was against who? Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase only had what, 50-something yards this game. Yeah. He had a touchdown, but at the same time, like I said, it was a mismatch that was unavoidable. It should have been some up top help, but it is what it is. I'm happy as hell that it was a 20-point lead, and defense adjusted well, man. Shout out to Vic Fangio for getting these guys straight. You couldn't call it no better, even though like Jalen Carter didn't really have nothing in the scoreboard. Jalen Carter basically, you know, had some pass rushes that cost Joe Burrow to get the ball out a little bit quicker, and then also they run game with Zach Moss and then the twin. They couldn't really do anything with Jordan Davis in the fold. So, you know, I'm happy how the defense stepped up and didn't adjust it after the first quarter. So with the defense, especially the defense, I gotta give him the A. I gotta give him the A. That's my grade. And I tried to, you know, my hardest, Smitty, not to include him, so you can just go ahead and do what you're going to do. And yeah,
but you low key let me down.
Why?
Cause with one stat I was waiting for you to say, because you always bring up like half to half ratio, and you didn't bring it up that we shut them out in the second half. That they didn't score another point after 9 minutes and 32 seconds in the second quarter.
Yeah, I do always do that. You're right. I'll say that for you, bro. Like that was
that's your lie. I just got one thing to say. Can we please, can we hold hands and kumbaya from the Kobe D, man? The man is consistently showing up the football game. He's consistently putting his boots on, the steel toe boots, He's
Yeah, they
climbing
fighting.
the 17 stories, and he working hard every day, man. I mean, I know it don't show it like he got 1,000 or whatever, but he playing good football, man. Week in, week out. Like we got a bunch of guys that are really coming. Hey, listen, I know people like we need linebacker. I was even of the fold during the offseason that hey, we needed a linebacker. And it wasn't the Kobe Dean. It was more of what the role that Zach Bond is playing that I didn't know if it was going to be solidified by who we had on the roster. Listen, man. Hey, look, however we do it, however we make it happen, I appreciate seeing it week in and week out because the Kobe Dean and Zach Bond be making some plays. I seen a play, and I tried to get my son to see it, and I don't think he really seen it. But the Kobe Dean was outside. He playing outside, and he has to switch in to be a run fit in the B gap. He comes in contact with the tackle, but he so strong where he spins the tackle onto his back and spins around with his left hand, makes the tackle. I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, I know he's not making the most flashiest plays. You know what I'm saying? He's not making the best plays all the time, but watching the Kobe Dean play has kind of been refreshing because, y'all know I like him. You know what I'm saying? Just because of what I seen. I'm kind of like Howie. I don't like to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to come out and be wrong. So, seeing the Kobe Dean play today was great. Shutout in the second half. Obviously, watching Fangio initially let him go 11 for 12 on the first drive. And it pretty much to say, look, we're not going to let him continue to beat us with this dink and dunk bull jump. We're going to read, we're going to react, we're going to attack. And that's what they did. Cooper DeJean making a big play against Jamar Chase. That's reacting. The average rookie would have been beat on that play. Just being real. That double move in the backfield, and then he come outside one-on-one. I ain't gonna lie. It's a person on my team right now that if he was in that play 10 times out of 10, that's a first down.
Stop it.
What I did.
Stop it, because I know who you talking about.
What you talking about, bro?
What you just said. Anyway, what I'm saying is, it's crazy how they called that call on cue, whereas though that Jamar Chase had to create separation by fouling him and all that, but they called it on cue. It wasn't on cue. He wasn't a hold at all. I was mad at that play.
What you mean, bro? Man, listen, it's a dude 10 times out of 10, man. If Cooper the play that Cooper DeJean made on 4th and 1, man, if he had to make that play, man, it's 10 out of 10.
The guy that you're talking about, right? Did he play that position last year?
Yep, surely did. He played it this year. He played it in that game and got beat by Mike Gesicki. One hand catch on the.
Right. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he would have missed. He would have completely missed. He would have got destroyed. So, no hate to Cooper DeJean, man. I appreciate him for being a part of the team. The defense played well. Quenya Mitchell, can you please, at some point, get on the jug machine. You stop dropping these picks. That is 7 drops so far. 7.
No, that drop was on him. That drop was on him.
It don't even matter. It's 7. At this point, if you had all those picks, they'd be talking about you Pro Bowl, all pro status with 7 picks right now.
That's a whole. Yep.
But I'm gonna give them an A plus. They played well, man. Listen, the only thing we missing now is the first quarter point, man. Everything else would be out of the way.
Yep. And I agree with you guys. A on the defense, man. Zach Bond, the Kobe Dean, CJ Gardner-Johnson with an interception. Salute to the defense, man. Jamar Chase got stopped multiple times. Salute to Coop. Man, salute to the defense. They stepped up big time. So y'all know what time it is. Let's hand out some game balls for this Philadelphia Eagles team. Whew, King DV, we'll start with you, bro. Who gets a couple game balls?
Jalen Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. You guys say it, Cool Cat.
Yeah. Jalen Freakins!
So that's my first one.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give one to my guy that I got on my shirt, Smitty,
Mm-hmm.
on offense.
Yep.
And I know nobody else is gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it.
He finna do it. He finna take it. He finna take it.
I'm gonna give,
Hey, I already know who we giving it to too. Nah, that's crazy, bro.
who am I giving it to then? You saying it?
Fred.
Yep.
I already know.
Offense, Fred Johnson, right? You know, as soon as I said nobody else gonna say it, I said, yep, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. On defense, though, I'm gonna give it to
No.
Brandon
I'm
Graham.
not saying nothing, but go ahead, King. I'm not saying nothing. Not doing it. I know what happened. I'm not saying it, but go ahead, King.
Brandon Graham. Oh shit. All right. Brandon. Yeah.
You said Brandon Graham,
Cooper DeJean,
mm-hmm.
Jordan Davis.
Right. Yep. Smitty.
All right. So offensively, obviously I said Grant Calcaterra already. Jalen Hurts. I'm gonna go with Smitty. I mean, obviously Smitty had a bounce back game, so you got to show him respect. I obviously was gonna go with Fred Johnson, but DB know me so well, he just be stealing my stuff. Listen. What's funny is he said it knowing I was gonna give it to Fred Johnson too. Like in his head, Smitty gonna give it to Fred Johnson, but I need me one.
You know, I watched the game exactly how you watch it, dog, and I seen Fred Johnson go off.
You know what? I'm gonna take the game ball that they thought they was gonna get to that dude Nick Gates and slap him with it, but how he gonna hold, man? Will Shipley was had his first one.
I was mad about that.
Defensively, I'm gonna give it to Coop. I'm gonna give it to Kobe. I'm gonna give it to. You stole another one of mine, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get. You know, come on, Jordan Davis, man.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Nolan Smith again.
Yep.
This is the second week consecutively I done gave him one.
Yep.
He on 4-game streak right now, so let's see if he can keep it up, man. Three games.
Yep. And for me, Jay, what up still? Salute to everybody watching. 103 people watching, man. Hey, listen, we do this for y'all, man, every single Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the whole week, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment. Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel, all of our channels, man. 103 people watching on all platforms on this Victory Sunday. Get them likes up on all channels and all platforms, man. So, y'all know where I'm going. Jalen freaking Hurts, Smitty, and Saquon. I got to give him a game ball. Brandon Graham, Coop, and I'll give one because of the interception to Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. So those are my
okay.
Yep. Only because of the interception. I was going to go to Isaiah Rodgers, but I said seeing as Chauncey got the interception on his name, he gets a game ball. So let's go ahead. Let's get to coaching. Smitty, we'll start with you with the coaching.
A around the board, man. I thought Sirianni was gonna make me mad at one point. Then in my head, I was like, "There's no way he's gonna go for it right here. It's no way in the world." Then he just was bluffing. So I was like, "All right, cool, whatever." Other than that, it's A+. I have no complaints about this game, like performance wise. I mean, I think we would have gotten points in the first quarter if they didn't take 72 minutes off the dang clock in the first drive. Like they went down and pretty much just methodically took every second off the clock. So we only had like barely 4 minutes when we got the ball. So I think we would have scored this week in the first quarter. So other than that, man, I mean, like, I don't even really got to complain about how the game went. Like, I think, it was a fill out period. Obviously you haven't played a guy to the magnitude of Joe Burrow on for Fangio. You figuring out, hey man, can these guys compete? Can these guys cover up some of those passing windows? Can these guys, get in the spots? And where do I need to put them at to make them, make better decisions and better plays? And I mean, every time they seem to put, these guys in better positions, week in and week out, we getting better, man. So, and Kellen Moore drawed up, I mean, as perfect of a. Listen, if he didn't draw it up perfect, then I mean maybe Jalen did some craziness, but it looked like the game was drawn up to precise, exactly what we needed to see. So yeah, and then I mean you don't even got to say nothing about Nick, man. Nick was just chilling. Nick didn't look like he was doing all that extra stuff today. Nick was just hanging out. Nick was like, "Hey, look, we here for business. We need to get back to Philly so we could handle this some more business because." I'm kind of getting tired of what people saying about my team. You could tell he a little irked with how the media keep portraying the team, no matter how we look. Just like DB said earlier, last week it was just the Giants. The week before that, you struggled against the Browns, and now T. Higgins wasn't with it. I don't want to hear that, bro. You play who you play on Sunday. Every team injuries is a part of the football game. So you come out there with injuries and everything else. So guess what? You told me next man up mentality. That's what I'm living on. So it's next man up mentality for me. So I don't really want to hear the excuses. I kind of don't want to hear the excuses. People wanted my coach fired 3 weeks ago before we went on a 3-game winning streak. They were like, Sirianni got to go. He's childish. He don't know what he's doing. And then it's a method to the madness, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But today, man, they get A+ around the board. It wasn't anything that they did wrong. I kind of want to know who this Nick Gates dude is, though. Like, when did we sign him, and why was he? What happened to Tyler? Tyler Steve got hurt today.
He was out for a couple plays.
He was out for a couple plays.
It seemed like more in the cold play. That Nick Gates dude was in for a minute.
I don't know why, but he was hurt for. He got banged up.
He was
for
in that whole little 6 or 7 play drive we had at the end. Like, close. I'm like, where the hell is Tyler Steve? I didn't even see him on the sideline. So I was wondering if he had got like some type of ankle injury or something.
I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I know he got banged up. He was on the sideline for a couple plays.
Right. So go ahead, King.
You talk about the coaches,
coaching staff. Yep.
I want to give a shout out to Nick Sirianni first and foremost because when we were supposed to take the 3, we took the 3. This game. It was a clean, managed game from Nick Sirianni. I know that's in his control. Like I said, I don't know what's in his control offensively, but I know that they stuck with the run. They gave Saquon Barkley the 20+ carries. And then also they let Jalen Hurts be Jalen Hurts, with his legs. And also they're not going to never shy away from taking a deep shot down the field. They're not going to never shy away from that. But they allowed Jalen Hurts to read the field to the point where he threw the ball in the middle of the field. That's something that they told me that my quarterback can't do. I saw him doing it in 22. I saw him doing it in 23. But they said that he couldn't do it in the middle of the field. Shout out to Vic Fangio for adjusting because when we found out, especially last night, that T. Higgins suffered a quad injury on Friday practice, we knew that the tight end Gesicki was going to be a big part of the offense. Yes, he was going off in the beginning, but then we made the adjustments on him.
I think it was an adjustment that I don't think Fangio came in the game with, though. You know what I mean?
No,
You
but that's
notice
what I'm saying.
he threw a few people at him. He was like, all right, let me see if Vontae Mattis go down. He brought Reed Blankenship down. He brought CJ down. And he was just like, you know what? I'm going to live and die by Cooper DeJean being right. Like, I don't even care.
Right. And it was a great adjustment by him to allow the rookie just to be the rookie. And you know, he's going to be hungry to any of those guys.
What's funny is they went away from him once we put the rookie on him. I thought they would have, attempted more. Seemed like he was playing pretty good coverage. We in the league now, whereas though they rather hit the outsides than in the middle. They rather hit the outside. So if you got Cooper DeJean on Jazeki or you got Jamar Chase on Q, they're gonna go that Jamar Chase against Q every single time. That's what they're gonna do. So but I thought they would have tried to get Jamar Chase in more one-on-ones with Quinn.
I thought so too. No,
you know what happened? It was one play. Quinn Young got a man-to-man on that boy. That boy head. They only went to him one time after that, which was the pass interference.
That was wild because it wasn't
but like I don't know. You probably go back and find it. It was like their first drive. Like maybe their first drive. He motions. Quinn Young come down man-to-man. I was like, oh, Quinn Young, you feeling a little aggressive today, huh, good brother? All right, I see what you got going on here.
But no, I think that overall, man, the coaching staff did a great job, man, adjusting in game, and that's the biggie. You know, not just looking at a game. Oh, we could have did this better. I'm gonna fix it next game. No, they did it in game to the point where we walked out of there with a 20 point victory, man. And you know, you can't ask nothing about that, man. More than that. If I had to give a grade, man, overall, I would say A.
Yep.
Probably, it's close to A plus.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I'm at A plus. I mean, it really don't. I ain't really got no argument in between.
Right. Hold on. They tried DeJohn. That was they focused.
That was kind of like they focused. They kept trying to get DeJohn in the motions, but
you can't. You can't when Vic Fangio sitting up there running zone certain plays, whereas though that, you know, now he's passing it off.
Did you hear what Cooper said about that play on fourth? He was like, when he did the double move, I knew 100% they was giving him the ball. I knew I had to get there.
No, fact.
He did the double shake in the backfield.
These two cornerbacks that we drafted, 1 and 2, they are so mature, bro, to the point where they watching tape. They're not watching tape like these guys that's been in the league. Like, yeah, we already know Jamar Chase. No, they watching tape like, look, how can we stop them, keep a roster spot, and then also try to get this contract because, you know, from this day forward, they're going to be looking at us to the point where, like, hey, I stopped Jamar Chase from doing a double move. Hey, I got him for not getting that first down because yards after catch. It wasn't no yards after catch about Jamar Chase. On my video, that was my biggest thing. Stop Jamar Chase from getting yards after catch. And they did that. They did that today. So, you know, shout out to Vic Fangio and Cooper DeJean and whoever was on him. Shout out to them for not having him, you know, run wild on the Eagles defense.
Yep. And I agree with you guys. A across the board. Nick Sirianni, you did some good things today. Same with Kellen Moore. Vic Fangio shutting down Jamar Chase. I agree with you guys, man. A across the board on this coaching staff. I agree. So let's go ahead and let's talk a little bit because we know we're early. Wide open. Jaguars. We'll see about that flag. Jaguars, any thoughts on the Jaguars, King?
Salute to Doug Peterson for coming back to the link again. Last time we played the Jaguars, they went up 14-0. And then this guy right here, I don't know if y'all can see him. Let me move my camera. But that guy right there basically said, "Nah, bro, that's not how it's gonna go down." And he brought us back into the game. We end up winning that game in the link. So hopefully, same outcome. We be 6-2 before we play the Cowgirls. But I looked at some of the tape. Not some of the tape, but I was watching Red Zone, and they was watching. They were playing some of the Jaguars game and all that. I don't even. Did they win today?
No, it
It was the Packers. It was the
was
Packers.
the Packers that won. I forgot the score.
No, it was 30. It was 30-27. You're right.
Yeah,
Right.
there you
They
go.
went up.
Yep.
They went off a field goal.
Yep.
We really honestly, man. You just gotta disrupt Trevor Lawrence. Any quarterback in this league, regardless if it's Daniel Jones or Deshaun Watson. Hopefully, he recovers. And shout out to the Browns also for getting the win over the Ravens. But you got to disrupt him, and then also we got to watch out for Ingram. We got to watch out for that tight end, but because they're gonna try us. They're gonna try, especially in the middle of the field. They're gonna try it, especially if it's like Ingram versus like N'Kobe Dean or Zach Bond or edge rusher. They're gonna try it. And then also, I don't know if Travis Etienne is going to be back this week. I don't know. He was questionable the whole week until the up to game, and then he was out.
Right.
But look, it's gonna be one of those games to watch, man. If it wasn't their holiday season, if I ain't had to get gifts, I would be going to this game, bro. I would be going to this game too, man. I said I want to do 2 games at the link. I would be going to this game. I don't have no score prediction right now, man. I gotta look at some more tape.
Right.
Hopefully, I could get a Jacksonville Jaguar content creator on my channel this week. But I look forward to being a good game, man. But the outcome is going to be the Eagles win. I know that.
Yep. Also, it's a Kelly Green game at the link, by the way. As you can see by the outfit that Smitty's wearing. So go ahead, Smitty.
We talk about the Jags.
Yeah, Pop, stop on it, bro.
Man, listen, bro. It's about 9. Hey, look, I ain't sleepy, but I'm. The Jags are boring, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, the Jags right now are boring. They're not playing winning football. Look, they just lost. They just lost Christian Kirk.
I seen that
for the season.
For the season. Hold up.
Broken collarbone.
Ooh.
I'm sending it to you right now, DV.
No, I seen it pop up. I didn't know it was for the season.
I think I gotta take off my hat for that. God dang.
Yeah, I didn't know it was for the season.
All the things I was gonna say about them just changed. They have a team, just like any other NFL team. They come in, they're gonna play us. We gotta be the same Eagles we've been playing for the last 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? We are our best friend and our worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? When we play good football, we win football games. Right now, I can't really say much about the Jazz because they've been playing some of the worst football in the NFL. It's kind of like the same feeling I had going into the Browns game. When a team playing that bad, I can sit here and break down how I feel about that team, but technically speaking, the biggest ultimatum in this game is the Eagles playing clean football, clean defense, and not getting away from what we've been doing as a unit to win games. And if we do that, bro, it's a win. Nobody, listen, like I told y'all, even when we was playing bad, when we play good football, we play Eagles football, nobody in the league can beat us. So hopefully the Jazz put their cleats on. They bring their big boy pants to the link. They fired up, man, because they're gonna have to play some football this week, and playing bad football like you've been playing the last few weeks. I don't know how that look for you in the link, man. I just don't know.
Right. Yep. And Smitty, you're still going to that game, right?
I'm working on something with somebody, right?
Yeah.
I'll talk to you about it. But
Yeah.
people play too many games. So me personally, I have done everything I can to be there for this game. The person that is responsible for the rest of the financial responsibilities of the trip is a nincompoop. So I'm planning on just getting my money back and doing it myself. And I might just give me a one-night hotel room and come play the game by myself because you can't depend on people, bro. You know, you put your faith in people to be and do things as a unit, and y'all take responsibilities as a team because everybody ain't got $1,000 to just, you know what I'm saying, go do whatever. So you like, hey, look, we could do it as one. You can split it down the middle. It's easy to do. And then people would last second be like, oh man, I'm trying to see if I don't worry about it, good brother. Let me just get a refund. That's all I got.
Bro, the cheapest ticket I seen on StubHub right now was it was $158.
Yeah, I seen it too.
That
I
was
seen
the
it too,
cheap.
bro. That's
That's
not
all
even
we
bad
got.
though. That's good though. That's standard. That was the standing room ticket.
Come
Yeah,
on,
man.
Debo, man.
So
He dropped it. He dropped the pass.
Yeah. For me, listen, it's the Kelly Green game. Listen, the Jaguars got nothing to lose. They're coming up here to the link with Dougie P. It's just like the Browns game, like Smitty said and Kane said. They got nothing to lose. They coming up here to try to get a win. But if you do exactly what you did to the Cincinnati Bengals, no one can touch you. Nobody.
Cool Cat, we can't even say that because, like I said, man, what we did to the Cincinnati Bengals was tailored to the Cincinnati Bengals, man. Look, it's any given Sunday in this league. And then also, it's a game of matchups. You got to tailor it to the team that's in front of you because, and that's why I didn't like what Nick Sirianni said when he was like, yo, we looked at past games and all that. Don't look at past games because they got different type of players. Some people have athletic linebackers. Some people don't.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't really tailor it to, this would probably be a whole different game. We probably cracked that 40-point game on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like,
man, we had that shit, man. Whoever that
we did.
goofy Tim Gates, man.
No, it was Nick Gates. It was Nick Gates.
Man, he don't get the right name. I know his name. I said it right 2 times. He don't get it right the 3rd time. Kyle Gates. I don't know what's wrong with that dude.
But what I'm saying is we can't play them like that. We gotta play them like, okay, this is what they like to do. This is probably what they try. This is how the coaches have to, operate. And then also quarterback center has to operate like that. And then the playmakers have to operate like that. Like, hey, I got a match up here. I got a match up here. This.
Don't say that. Don't say that, Nikki.
They're not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, they right, but I mean, it's context to that pre-bye week, post-bye week too.
Oh, it is context. I get it. But
pre-bye week is what? 4 weeks of being in a new offense, new defense. Post-bye week is what? 8 weeks of being in a new offense, new defense.
It shocks me because look, like, bro, we could have easily been 6-1 right now. The only team that really beat us is Tampa Bay, and I want to spank them, man. I do, but we could have easily been 6-1 right now, not scoring in the first quarter. That's saying something. How talented this team and how this roster is structured. That's saying something right now that we didn't score in the first quarter in none of the games, and we could have easily been 6-1 if it wasn't for our own mistakes.
Yep.
So if we could control what we could control, sky's the limit for the Eagles team. I promise you.
Exactly, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. You'll deal with the Commanders and the Cowboys when you see them. Don't worry about them. Worry about what you can control.
That's facts. That's facts, the Aldrich. That's facts.
Yep. That's facts. Stack up wins. That's the best you can do. Stack up wins. Christian Kirk out for the season.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We
Yeah,
just learned that.
Smitty just said that.
Yep.
So they're going lean a lot more on who's that? No, Calvin Ridley's with the Titans.
Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah, they're gonna
Yep.
lean on that guy.
Yeah,
I ain't worried about Gabe Davis. We locked him up already.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So let's go ahead and let's preview some
Hey,
of our.
Jalen with the 2 cleats. That's going viral. That's so crazy.
Because like he so basically, did y'all see the whole situation that happened? So
Yeah.
he threw the cleat at Dallas Goddard. Dallas Goddard basically opened the cleat the knot up with his teeth, and then he opened it. By the time he opened it, they already handed him that Air Jordan 11 cleat, and he put it on, and he's like, "Yo, I'm not trying to waste no time." And I get it because you're in a rhythm, so you don't want to waste too much time.
No, but the
So
game clock had started back too.
That too, yeah, you're right. Because I've seen that too. So I'm like,
He
yo,
ran back. It was like under 20. He was just like, I'm just trying to get back out here so we ain't got to race another time.
You got my quarterback going out there, and I'm talking trash now. You got my quarterback going out there with 2 cleats, man. He got the Air Jordan 11s and the Air Jordan. I think is if I'm not mistaken, that's the 4s.
Fours.
He got the Air Jordan 4s and the Air Jordan 11s, and he throw a dot to AJ Brown.
It wasn't first down though. I wish it would have been a first down.
Right.
Yeah, man, that's my boy. And we got lots to talk about when it comes to this game and the Jaguars. So let's go ahead and let's preview the shows. Let's start with Birds Flying High. King, what we got?
I was just gonna get the other guys, man. Tim Kincaid and Coach Walker. We're just gonna get their point of view of everything like that, man. You already heard my point of view. And we're just gonna ping off each other. That's basically what's gonna happen. And then since we don't have no other shows together, we're gonna probably give early preview of the Jaguars game and what they see and everything like that. That's basically it. Just talking about that. It's going to be 7:00 Monday, and just tune in right before Birds of Broad Street come on. I know it's going to be a lot of bit pinging back and forth, or you could just watch it on multiple devices. Show love all across the board. What I'm saying? So like that's what it is. But that's all it's going to be, just picking off each other and talking about what we talking about here.
Yeah. The check down Saturday with Smitty and the crew. What you got, Smitty?
I think this week we're doing college football power rankings. And then the regular slate. I think next week is NFL power rankings. So yeah, we back to it. Inside the Nest, Coach Marcus coming through this week, man. We bringing back old Marcus. We're gonna sit down with Coach, man.
Marcus, shout out to Bad Boys, because that's how the wife Martin Lawrence character was saying it. Marcus, what are you doing, Marcus?
So yeah, we got Coach Marcus coming on this, and I think inside the Nest pop finna jump back up again, man. Y'all just be on the lookout. Man. I think we're gonna try to have a good little slate for y'all here, man.
Yep. So that was Inside the Nest, of course. Cool Cat Mitch this Monday with me and Mitch Kofsky. Birds of Broad Street this Monday with the crew. The word of the day is trending. Is the Eagles trending in the right directions? Obviously, the answer is yes. But the word of the day is trending. Of course, Bird Talk, Broad Street News, Bliss Take, Jalen Freaker's podcast. Was that? No, I don't think that was Fumble. But anyway, content out of the gym, of course, for your boy. So, like King DV said, man, we appreciate you guys. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment. Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel is free 99. We ain't ESPN, we ain't no FS1, we ain't no NFL Network. We're just content creators giving you guys the best content in the game, man. So subscribe to the best. The best. We the best. Another one. So So with that being said, King DV, yeah, man, we're the best. Giving you another one and another one. So go ahead, King, give our final thoughts, bro.
Look, man, we need to be appreciative of this win, man. They had us as underdogs going into this game, especially because the Bengals was home. They were saying that our quarterback is not up there with their quarterback, and he outplayed that guy, especially being accounted for 28 points. Look, man, we got a lot to look into, but we got a lot to look forward to going forward, basically, in these upcoming weeks. And, we're healthy as we can be right now. Hopefully, we get some guys back this week. If not, then, it's business as usual. But until then, man, as always, fly, Eagles fly, man. Go Birds. And shout out to Eagles Nation. Shout out to Eagles Nation.
Damn right. Smitty?
Nah, man, it ain't too much to say, man, after a win like this. Let's keep grinding. Let's keep getting better. 1-0 week in and week out, man. So, this fly, go flies, go Birds. I mean, it feels good to not be playing down to down football.
Yep. And for me, man, once again,
Acknowledge me!
acknowledge the Philadelphia Eagles, man. You're 5-2. You could be like all these other teams that's 1-5 or 2-6 or anything like that. You're 5-2, fighting for a spot in the playoffs, man. So let's keep the grind working. We're rocking the Kelly Greens. You see what Smitty's wearing? We're rocking the Kelly Greens this week, man. Let's get them Kelly Green vibes going, and let's get this win versus the Jaguars. So for me, Smitty, and King DV, fly, Eagles, fly, go Birds. And for every Eagles victory, there's always an aftermath. Peace. Fly, Eagles, fly.